1 2 1 2 mic test.
Cool. All right, lovely.
Cool.
All right, so you start.
Welcome to the factory. This is part 2 of the what?
Part 2 of masks.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I honestly,
It's
my
fine.
memory
It's fine.
is so bad.
It happens.
All
It
right.
happens. But yeah, welcome to episode 3. The original plan was for us to discuss something else, but as you know, last time apparently we talked a lot. Not apparently.
2 hours?
No,
2
no,
hours.
one and a half.
One and a half.
almost. But yeah, we talked a lot, and we only covered half of what we had planned to share. So yeah, welcome to masks part 2. I'll let you redeem yourself. Do the rest.
Oh, goddamn. So last time, we left off by talking about the projection trap. Basically, talking about how whatever people do, we normally interpret it through our own lenses, which is made up of our values. It could be religion, etc., etc. Right?
Religion, past experiences.
Anything
Yada,
really.
yada, yeah.
Anything that can shape your own lenses, and basically, we filter what everybody does through that lens, right? And
Or we tend to filter.
thank you.
And we ended it off basically with Nick very nicely saying that we should not try to do that. Try our best to not do that. And I reiterated that. And yeah, so that's where we're going to pick off from. Once again, thank you for joining us. And let's head straight in.
Yeah.
All right, so point number 5, the Iceberg Effect. You want to read it out for us, please?
Oh yeah, sure, I can do that. We only see the surface behavior in words, but there's a vast unconscious mind beneath. Childhood experiences, fears, dreams, and motivations that even the person themselves might not fully be aware of.
So we named this the Iceberg Effect
That makes
because of
sense, yeah.
like that diagram of
Yeah.
a teeny tiny part of the iceberg above the water, and there's a huge ass thingy at the bottom. Thingy, yeah. The rest of it under the water that we don't see. So I guess this relates to a bit more towards like that first point of that authenticity versus protection thing that we had discussed.
The mask?
Yeah, the mask.
Gotcha.
So, also by the way, just it's not visible for you guys, but there's a lovely coffee table here with gadgets. So if you see us looking below, just know that we're looking at at stuff. But anyway, so yeah, what do you think of this?
Oh, the Iceberg Effect? I mean, like, it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean
Right.
it exists obviously.
Of course,
So,
yeah. It makes it makes total sense. Even the bit where it says the persons might not even be fully aware of those childhood experiences, or it can even be trauma, their own even motivations, right? And I think the only way to be fully aware of those things is just through self-reflection, right? But yeah, that does make sense. Why?
Yeah, when I was going through this point earlier today, it reminded me of a movie that I literally told you today about. It's called You Got Mail, with Tom Hanks and
Yeah. you told
someone
me.
I don't know the actress's name, but just to
Spoilers.
well, no, it's a synopsis.
Oh, okay. Never mind. then.
Just to tell you why this ties in to this. So the synopsis is basically these two people don't know each other's identities, but they just converse through mail
Okay.
anonymously, and they have like a really like they bond like crazy through mail. All right,
Pen pal buddy.
kinda, and they're in relationships at the time as well. So it's kind of like
Oh,
like,
okay.
it's kind of like, is this cheating? Is it not cheating? I don't know. At the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and then come back to real life, and The woman is the owner of a quaint little bookstore uh, on one of the streets, children's bookstore, and the guy, Tom Hanks, is like this CEO multimillionaire of the brand Fox Books.
Oh,
So it's kind of like the equivalent of like
Gotcha.
Barnes and Nobles or something in this movie. So uh, to cut the story short, basically he opens up a branch literally across the street from hers, which after a lot of stuff and a lot of drama, bear in mind, so okay, they meet, but they don't know that this person is
I gotcha. Yeah, I got it.
and the other person. So and they're kind of like fighting with each other. All right, but then when it's the
Right,
male time,
I see where this is going. It's
yeah,
that
she's confiding in him about quote unquote
they're
asshole.
they're gonna talk about each other
Quote
to
unquote,
each other
yeah,
without
yeah.
knowing. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, but then there is a section towards the middle of the movie. He gets to know that she is actually the person that.
Gotcha.
And that's when he slowly starts falling in love with her. Well, I mean, he was already in love with her, but he just knew that who that person was. Long story short, it's a happy ending. They both break up from their respective relationships and then get together, all that. But then a big theme that that movie plays on is that they don't really know that this is the person that I like bear my life to, basically.
Gotcha.
And it's completely two different sides where they address it. Where Tom Hanks is like, I'm a mean, cold-hearted businessman towards the world, but then when it's through these males, like this person gets to see that other more warmer part of me.
Gotcha.
You know, warmer, more intellectual, more whatever. You know, all the other aspects. And the same goes for her. She's like a very nice-hearted, warm-hearted person towards the world, and she expresses that she wants to be mean sometimes because whenever she gets like
Yeah.
put in a spot, she just freezes. So he helps her through the mail to be like, this is how you be mean and whatever, whatever. And then she uses his advice against him, which is very funny. But anyway, so that just goes to show that, I mean, to an extent, that it's very little that we know of each other throughout
Yeah.
daily interactions like that. Like it could be literally another person when they're online and another person in person. And if you're still like chatting to the same person in both environments, you wouldn't know. So okay, what do you think the response to this iceberg effect should be?
I think I said it in the last episode for sure. Just be
Curious.
open-minded, be curious
Yeah.
about it, because there is no other way to learn about the other person that you're with. Just be curious, be open-minded, try to learn as much as you can from them,
Yeah.
whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Be open to change, because you will change.
Yeah.
There's no use denying it. You will change in some way, shape,
Absolutely.
or form.
And this is going to be like the recurring theme throughout this episode, especially since we are wrapping up, like we are at the tail end of this. And I mean, as we go to the next 3 points as well, the main things are just be curious, because you can't change the fact that people change. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, that's the iceberg effect. Also, okay, wait, before
What's up?
moving on, this also conversely kind of means that what how am I looking to phrase this? A person's view of you can be very skewed depending on what you show them.
Oh yeah. This is very similar to the masks or
Yeah.
like the moving problem, right?
Yeah. And because like a lot of people, at least a lot of people that I know, like give a lot of, and this is me included as well, give a lot of attention to how people think about them, which I personally shouldn't, and I'm working on it. Um, but yeah, I mean, we and I like often forget that I'm not showing everything that I am to said person, you know. So their view of me ultimately doesn't really matter that much. Again, depends on the person, because of course, like the time you've spent with that person also comes into play, and the relationship you have with the person, and all that. But just in this case, like just a stranger, yeah, I mean, yeah, just apply the iceberg effect to yourself as well. Just be aware that other people's perceptions do not color the part of the iceberg that's under the water.
Yeah.
That's only their view on the part that's above the water. So, and it's a very small part.
Yeah, that also just gave me an idea. Like every single person, like if we're talking about one person, different people are gonna see that tip of the iceberg differently, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that person could present different information to each person. Right?
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's a cool thing to think about.
Yeah, I think with each person that we come across in life, we give like different parts of ourselves to different people. Like,
Oh no, yeah, that's definitely true. Especially
yeah.
people with like autism,
I'm not
or not, because a lot of people with autism like masks the behavior based on
no, I know, but
the
I'm just
actions
saying that's
around
just everybody in general, not especially
them. Yeah,
autistics.
It's my bad.
But
I don't know.
I think it was, I forget,
I
was
just
it?
came to mind
Yeah.
because I
Was
remember
it
that there
on
was also another bit about. Oh no!
my
To finish
hair,
your
bro.
point. Finish your point.
No, I was just saying that there's this clip of Trevor Noah on one of the podcasts. He was on, I think it was Simon something podcast, but he talks on this, that we give each person a little part of ourselves, and then sometimes when and this is a point that we'll come to, I think literally the next point, the next point,
Oh, okay.
where sometimes knowing that balance between, because sometimes strangers have a better view of you, and then sometimes people you're close with have a better view of you. So I think to explain this more, let's just go to the next point, because that's exactly what it is. The intimacy paradox. So sometimes strangers can see us more clearly than those closest to us, because they don't have the baggage of expectations and history, and other times only those who've been with us through different seasons truly understand our patterns.
I feel like this is like the rebellious child going behind the parents' back. Like.
Yeah. Yeah. And this has bit me for the longest time,
Really?
in the sense of skewing it to only strangers, in the sense that, because I thought that the way that people who love me view me is wrong because they are biased.
Wait, repeat that. The people.
The way that people who love me
Oh, okay.
view me is wrong, because
you only give.
no,
Like,
because they're
specific parts?
biased.
Oh, because they're biased. Okay.
Because they like me and yada yada yada.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I would give more credit to what strangers would think of me. But then again, as this says, there needs to be a balance. Sometimes.
Yeah, I'd say something very similar. Just because they are biased, it doesn't mean that
exactly.
love and appreciation is any less valuable, right?
Yeah. So that's why, like right now, that's where I'm at, where I'm trying to like find that balance.
Gotcha.
Between where I don't want to say where I should value, because I value their opinions regardless.
Of course,
but
yeah.
where I should pay attention. No, that sounds even worse. Where I should take into consideration their views versus when I should take into consideration strangers' views, and where those views fit in the different aspects of life.
Okay.
And I think that's something that we all should figure out. I mean, what about you? Do you think you have a handle on that? Or
No.
which side do you skew to?
Neither.
Neither?
I'd say,
Wow.
I am getting better.
Okay.
But my main issue is because I moved around a lot
Mm.
and I was horrible at keeping in contact with friends. I'd say, and I am pretty private with my family, anyways. I'd say I'm really not. I'm pretty private with both sides,
Okay.
but I am trying to better that part of
Mm.
myself, so I can be more open to both my family and strangers. You know.
Fair. I mean, obviously, family and close friends is the safest place to start.
Yeah, it's the
So,
safest place to start
Yeah,
for
start
sure.
there and then slowly work your way towards strangers. But
Yeah,
that's good. So I mean, anything else you want to add to that, or
no, not really. Just
all right, cool.
just iterating my last point. Just because they may be biased, the
Mm.
people that love you doesn't mean their love and appreciation is any less valuable.
Yeah.
Let's put it.
I wonder though what like influenced my view towards that of thinking that like just because they're biased it doesn't matter. I don't know what event caused that in my life. You know, I was having this conversation with a friend the other day, and we were just discussing how I think I told you about this.
Yeah, you
The
probably
therapy
did, yeah.
session thingy. Did I tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you told me about this one. Yeah.
So we were like, would you ever do therapy? And I was like, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't pay for it, but I'm curious. And if someone was giving a free trial, I would take it. But then the thing is, I would be such a horrible therapy patient because I don't know where all this stems from.
Right.
You know?
But they will figure out with you. It doesn't. I don't think that matters too
fair.
much.
Yeah, that's what makes me curious about it. Like, what would I find out about myself if I didn't go to a session? You know. But anyway, yeah.
We're just broke.
Yeah, we're broke. We're broke.
We can't afford therapy.
There are the campus chaplains, but I don't know how much.
You have to figure out.
I should figure out.
We should figure it out.
One of our I don't know if you would classify her as your mutual, but one of the people you know, she said that she goes to therapy, and it's been really good. I think I told you. Like I met her on the bus and.
Okay. Yeah.
So
you probably have told me about this.
Yeah. So she was telling that after attending therapy, it's been like a really good improvement in her life and all of that.
Nice.
And maybe we should ask her where she goes. Or
no,
I mean, not saying that we will go for sure. Just curiosity. Nothing hurts to be a bit curious.
Oh no, yeah. Be curious about yourself too. Why not?
Right. Yeah.
Right. Of course, you're gonna have unexplored and things you don't even know about yourself. Like you said, like you just said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
no, because
go for it if you have the time and money.
Yeah. No, because sometimes like the way I'm saying it, people might think, oh wait, okay, so he wants therapy. He wants to go to therapy. Nah, like at least right now I don't wanna.
Okay.
But whatever.
Okay.
Okay, I'll touch on 7 later because I think that's more like of a closing thoughts.
Okay.
And that just reiterates the whole curiosity thing. So let's go to 8. The self-knowledge prerequisites.
Ooh.
You want to read this one out?
Yeah, sure, I can read this one. If we don't fully know ourselves, how can we expect to know others? What's the relationship between self-awareness and our ability to understand other people?
So this literally just touches what we were discussing.
Well, I like that last question. I don't think we touched too much about the last question. So you can start with
What's the
question.
relationship between self-awareness and
ability to understand others?
Yeah. I think it plays a part in how we assign depth to people. In the sense, so I'll elaborate. So like touching back to the point last episode where we were like, when we were younger, we would just label people, right? And then now as we've grown older, we seek to understand more. I think that plays a huge part in also how we saw ourselves. Because when we were younger, we didn't really care much about self-awareness or self-discovery or whatever.
We just wanted to play.
Yeah, we just wanted to chill with friends and just mess around and, get exams done with. So I think like our self-awareness at that point was just like surface level. So we saw others also as surface level beings. But then later on, as we grew older and we started um, exploring ourselves more and seeing that, oh, okay, there are these depths to myself, we have also assigned those depths to others. Becoming aware that, okay, if I feel like this and like I have this story that literally nobody knows about, uh, then that maybe means that that person also has a story that I don't know about, and maybe that story, like how it does for me, influences his or her actions and all of that. So I think in that respect, like it's a direct correlation between self-awareness and uh, understanding other people. Like the more you understand yourself, I think the more you understand other people just as is. In the sense, not to say that you understand their views better or like their experiences better, but you understand them as like a person better, you know? That, okay, so you have this and this experiences like how I have my respective experiences and stuff like that.
Because I don't know if there is a correlation at all. Because I feel like it could also happen the other way around, where where when you understand other people better, you discover more things about yourself.
Yeah,
That
of
could
course. No,
also
it is
happen,
vice versa as
right?
well. It is vice versa as well, of course.
And I feel like it's
So,
not necessary to fully understand yourself to be able to understand other people,
no,
no?
no, of course, of
Right?
course.
So I'm not sure if it's like a direct correlation,
No,
but
I think correlation was the wrong word. What is the word that I'm looking for? We use it in mathematics a lot.
well, like a
Directionally, directly proportional. Sorry.
no, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's directionally proportional. I feel like it's more varied than that.
No, because
Like a
I mean, okay,
polynomial, like
okay, so
to
okay,
the power of 5.
okay. So what I'm saying, okay, like I'm
No,
just gonna combine both our things.
okay,
So
okay, go
what
for
I'm
it.
saying is, the more you know yourself, the more you understand other people better. And you're saying the more you understand other people better, the more you understand yourself. It's the same thing. It's just vice versa.
No. I'm saying well, that plus
Plus, it's
it might not even be necessary to fully understand yourself to be able to understand other people.
okay. What makes you say that?
Uh, well, I feel like it comes back to my point of curiosity, right? Like, as long as you're curious, if it doesn't matter if you know yourself or not, right?
But then there is a certain depth. There is a certain depth that you know yourself, where you're mature enough to be curious.
No, I feel like oh, well, I guess so, but
Because then, how would you define, like? Then why were we not curious as kids
we were. I'd
about
say we
different
were.
things, though?
Not necessarily.
About people?
Yeah, some people, some
Okay.
kids would be interested in some people,
All right.
like our idols, for example.
Hmm.
Like when we were kids, like Messi or people like that. We were curious about them, what they did, how they became great. No, I feel like that could also happen with people that we met as kids.
Okay.
It depends on the person. I'm just adding like this extra layer. Like it's not necessary
All
to
right.
to fully know yourself to be able to understand other people, because there's also the fact that we don't have the same life experiences. We all go through different problems, and there's just no way for you to fully understand specific
No, that's
issues.
what. So,
And
okay, so that's what I was saying. That like understand, not in the sense of you understand that person's view.
yeah.
Because like I'm thinking about the both of us, right? So you have like a very different life, uh, pace of life, thus far, uh, in contrast to me. But then we understand that about each other because we know that about ourselves.
Know what about ourselves?
In the sense, okay,
But yeah, just elaborate, because I
I
feel
need
like
to get the proper words. Hold on. So I am very aware of how, and I think I told this last episode, how like um, normal, quote unquote normal.
Oh
my
yeah,
life
yeah,
is,
yeah.
right?
I remember.
It's not like ups and downs all of the time. Like I'm very aware of that,
Mm.
and you are very aware that your life has been ups and downs regarding like moving from place to place,
Oh yeah.
right? And I am able to understand that about you. I'm able to understand that that has a significant impact on how you view the world, because I understand that my quote unquote normal life has a big impact on how I view the world. So, because I understand that fact about myself, I'm able to understand that fact about you. Does that make sense?
Somewhat. Yeah, no, yeah, that makes sense, I guess, logically.
Yeah.
But
Like that's what I'm trying to point at.
yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, like it's not exactly like their view, or because if that was the case, then we wouldn't have like disputes and all of that, even amongst like scholars and all of that. No, that's an entirely different conversation.
Yeah,
But
okay, yeah, you lost me on that last point.
yeah, no, that's an
Yeah,
entirely
you
different
lost me on
conversation.
the
My
last
bad.
point.
My bad.
But the point
But
before
you,
that,
yeah.
I get what you mean, but I feel like my point still stands. It's not, you don't
Yeah,
necessarily need
maybe
to know how
that
you're.
it's, yeah, maybe it's not a requirement.
Yeah,
Um,
it could help. It could help, but I feel
Mhm.
like it's not a requirement at all.
okay,
I feel like curiosity is the main factor here.
okay, because obviously I'm speaking from my own
Yeah,
experience, and at least for me, I think the whole being curious about other people came because I was curious about myself first.
Mm.
But then I guess that like that order of events, the I think my
Like I said before, it can be flipped. It doesn't
yeah. So I
necessarily
think
need
that
to.
order of events played that part for me because of homeschooling, because I was by myself for 4 years.
Mm.
So I didn't have a choice but to be curious about myself first than being curious about other people first.
Okay.
But again, I understand that like it happens the other way, because I can think of examples where uh, uh, after being exposed to a certain part of someone else, that's
Exactly.
like probed
That
me
could
to look
also.
into myself regarding that part as well. So yeah, I completely see that. As per your comment for that it's not necessary, maybe it's not, because I think it kind of makes sense, because as you said, that is just about being curious, and I think
Exactly right.
after you reach that level of maturity of being curious, you don't have to exactly grow in proportional to like how much you understand the other person. It's literally just a habit of being curious. I can imagine that happening, but at least practically for me in my life, it's been
Oh no, yeah, it's
directly
yeah,
proportional. Yeah.
like as a human being, yeah, of course it's
Yeah.
better for you to know about yourself, right,
Yeah. And I mean,
than not to. But I'm just saying, like, it's
yeah.
not a requirement.
Yeah, it's not a
It's
requirement.
not a
And
requirement.
of course, if you're someone who's looking to understand other people better, there's no reason for you to pressure yourself to know yourself first. Like that-
Exactly.
yeah, that's, you don't have to do that. Like that's not what we're saying here. But what I'm saying at least is that it gives you more clarity on, because like people can share about themselves how much ever they want to, but how much you understand of what they share is up to like your level of intellect or your level of understanding.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
And I think
yeah,
that
that makes
is
sense.
that fundamental your own level of understanding is influenced by how much you understand yourself, is what I'm saying. So yeah. But yeah, I mean that brings us to the end of this has been a pretty short one, 40 something minutes. But that's fine. Sometimes it's a long one, sometimes it's a short one. Who cares? You know? But yeah, again, just to reiterate, I mean, you've heard us say this like 100 times now, but curiosity. Curiosity sometimes kills the cat,
I don't know if
but
you want
not
to edit.
always.
I'm gonna add the magical word curiosity.
I'll
I
try.
don't know. Maybe.
I'll try. At least it'll make a good thumbnail.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It'll make it for a good thumbnail at least.
Yeah. But yeah, curiosity sometimes kills the cat, but not always. At least when it
I
comes to
say even if it
relationships.
does kill the cat, just go for it. Be curious.
Go for it. Yeah.
Because that's what life is about. Being curious about people. Being curious about stuff.
Yeah.
Being curious about yourself. Doesn't
And I
matter
think a
that
lot
it kills
of
the cat. We die eventually anyway. So
yeah, and I think a lot of us, as we grow older as well and adults, like we lose that childlike wonder and childlike curiosity about everything.
oh no, yeah, for sure.
And we kind of just conform to and stick to our one view for the rest of our lives. And I don't, especially with nowadays, like with attention being brought to like old people stigma and like how the old traditions or whatever doesn't really like it's just there just because people have said that it's there. Like there's no justification for those traditions. And I think a lot of that would be averted if curiosity was present.
No, for sure.
And if we learned for the better out of it. But yeah, that brings us to the end of this episode. Masks. So this is the entirety of masks.
Max, part 2.
Yeah, part 2. We hope that this really shed some light on the question, can you really know a person? And I really hope that it shed some light on the view that you have on can you really know a person, in the sense of that you shouldn't really aim to fully know a person. Just take it in its own pace. You know?
Just be curious. Just be curious. I feel like it's gonna be our new motto at the end of the episode. Just be curious.
Yeah.
Just be curious.
Yeah. And
yeah, and thank you for staying with us the whole, well, much shorter episode, but thank you for staying with us, and I hope you enjoyed our little rambling session.
These past 2 episodes have really okay, not the last episode 2 has really been like my favorite episode to make.
Great.
I think we had a the environment we were in was banging, like with the sunset and the wind and everything. And second, the conversation itself was, I feel like, if we had like a couple of drinks, like some sodas, it would have been
amazing. It would have been amazing.
It would have been elite.
It would have been amazing. Yeah.
It would have been elite if we just had some sodas.
We should do that next time.
We should. We should actually have drinks on the pod.
Because that'd also be great for us, because then we'd hydrate.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it's a long session, it'd
just water or soda or whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you for being with us so far. We will see you next week for the next episode. It's a very, very interesting episode. Very interesting topic lined up. One that we both went on a bit of a spiral the last time we discussed about it.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a doozy. The next one. Hopefully we'll be better this time around when we discuss it.
I think we will. We're getting into the.
But even if it isn't, who cares?
Exactly.
You're gonna watch it anyway. But yeah, and as usual, follow us on Insta. Today is actually the day that our first episode is live and came out.
Oh, while we're recording this, yeah.
Yeah. Like the day we're recording this, the first episode was live, and it was nice. I told you, I was making the the Instagram post at 3 a.m. at 3 a.m. in the morning, 3 to 4 a.m. in the morning, and I was And when inspiration hits, it just hits.
It just hits. You have to do it.
Yeah, and it was a banging post. So and we put it out, and we're so far. I mean, with the reception that we got, I don't know if you've seen on the factory.
I have not.
Okay.
After posting my story, I have not. No.
You've just been nervous.
No. I've been so nervous.
But the reception has been good. It's been good. Obviously, it's just close people, but I'm still happy that people are liking it. And what was the line? Oh yeah, I hope that this, served as entertainment at the very least and enlightenment at the very most.
At the very most.
Yeah, and yeah, we'll catch you. Have you? Oh yeah, oh shoot.
I'll say it.
Okay.
Subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. And then, follow us on Instagram and
feel free to comment or DM.
Or DM us. Yeah, we'll try to answer any questions or things you're curious about.
Yeah. Or I mean, if
as
you
much
just
as we can.
if you just have a
query.
Yeah. Or actually, even episode recommend. Like I was just.
Oh yeah, episode recommendations.
Like if
too.
you have
why
a question that has been bothering you at 3 a.m. and you want answered, feel free to send it over.
This is the podcast to send those questions.
Yeah, and we'll figure out a discussion on it.
Yeah.
You will have to wait quite a while.
We have a long list already.
We have like 30 episodes planned, but yeah. But
30 really?
30, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's 30. But anyway, have a great week. Have a great day, afternoon, evening, whatever ahead. Hope you are being healthy. We're just rambling on at this point.
Yeah, we are.
See ya. Peace.
Be curious.